It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter.
Number 13.
In the air, right field. And it falls. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0. Two on, one out. And stepping in for the Rays, Tyrone Taylor.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. Safe at second, and that was not close. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game one of this 3-game set. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So digging in, Drew Gilbert.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
On the ground, right side. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 and draw even. 1 inning in the books here. All tied up at 3 apiece. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 13.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And here it comes. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3. Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That one catches the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strike.
Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. And delivers outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now.
Count's full.
In the dirt. Struck him out looking. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Number 13 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Caballero on third. Newman over at second. Diaz at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Mets 4. Number 13 had a game to forget. 1 hit, but 4 strikeouts. The Golden Sombrero.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter.
This rookie is still facing the daunting challenge of proving himself as a second baseman at the major league level. He carries the weight of a position that demands deft agility while playing with a new set of teammates in the infield. He's going to need to be a quick learner to succeed at this level.
And another ball. Singing, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 4, the Rays 2. No outs, runners at first and second. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Time called now. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
On the ground right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Back to first. And that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Jose Siri.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And that forces the runner to hold on at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make the play when it's ripped like that.
1 out, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Ryan.
So a man at first. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
One ball, no strike.
Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. And that one missing low. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. That one is absolutely belted back there. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Mets lead it 13-6. Yandy Diaz now. Line drive. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. Number 13 with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
And the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. So bases all loaded up. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. 3-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So 2 down. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Two out, space is empty. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. Rays 3 and the Mets nothing. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 13.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Newman stands at second with 2 gone. That one missed. Not even
balls,
close
one
there.
strike.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside. Junior Caminero next to bat for Tampa. Runner at second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
First and second, 2 outs. Caminero getting ready to hit.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
McNeil gets it to first. That's out number 3. So the Rays strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Bradley with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing at a ground ball, and that chance handled. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 13. And that is out of play.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now Ben Rortvedt.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Diaz back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Number 13 did well enough for them despite the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Man at first, one away.
Number 13.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. In the dirt.
No ball,
To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Two out, space is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jacob Wilson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at first with no outs here. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Stays alive.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Diaz on at first, nobody out. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ground ball right side, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Rip to third. Throws to second for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Luis Garcia.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
One strike away. On the ground. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Number 13 with a forgettable showing in this one. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Now, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Garcia on at first, nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the second baseman.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
That's a little bit low.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
He goes down looking. The Rays strand just the one. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the second baseman, number 13. Birdsong with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Birdsong back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Gets under it and pops it up. Adames puts it away for the out.
Now back, right fielder, Tyrone.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 13.
First pitch just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Started after it, appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. On to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now back, the center fielder, Young Lee.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's a 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a base hit up the middle. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. And the runner holds it third. Now they've got him in a rundown. Tags the runner for 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yandy Diaz now.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Leclerc is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants even this series up at a game apiece. Number 13 with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Two on, 1 out. Willie Adames stands in. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top of the second. Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
Two outs, base is empty.
Number 13.
And it's fouled away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Down in order, go the Rays. They're up 2-0. One down, runner at third. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Chapman working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced
swing and a ground ball. Over to Diaz, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
Nice at bat right there, puts the ball in play and brings in a run from third. Now they only trail by one.
Bottom of the sixth inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, number 13.
Number 13.
Jelly in his second season, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So two down, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two outs. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for San Francisco, and they trail it here 2-1. Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Palacios, the lead runner at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. That's down and in. Junior Caminero next to bat for Tampa. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground, right side. Garcia throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. One strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 13 with a forgettable showing in the loss. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Well, Boog.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. No hits, but an error to walk lead to a run. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now number 13.
Number 13.
Lopez back to work. And that one fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tyrone Taylor. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Left field. Martin has it sized up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Now he steps out as time is granted. And now
1-1.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Twin up to hit.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
To the right side, and that chance handled. On to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Twins 5, the Rays 2. One out, bases empty.
Number 13.
That one at 95, missed up top. Ball one. In there at the knees. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And that one hit to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Man at first, one away.
Runner!
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. The relay tries to get back and save.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call, bears down, throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground, right side. Julian fires over to first. That's out number 3. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin. Out to short, McKinstry. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
McKinstry stands at first with one out. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, one out. And now Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a soft liner. Snags it for the second out. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. First and second, two down. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. That's a laser base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score. It's 10-3.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So two down. Here's the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. On the ground to short. Gloves it on the dive. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Leody Taveras. So they're all loaded up with two outs. Goes down looking. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Twins 10 and the Rays 3. Runner at first with two away. Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, two strikes.
Diaz off of first with two away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Number 13 with a nice showing despite the loss. Put together a 3-hit performance.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.